Having trouble in your love life? I have the answers. It's called Secrets of Birthdays, the Love and Lust Report. The biggest problem usually is people choose the wrong person. Not anymore. Find out your birthday secrets available online at secretsofbirthdays.com.
Soul Garden.
Hello, your Royal Majesty, and welcome back to Soul Horoscopes Weekly Edition. I'm your host of the universe, Christopher Witecki. And we're switching things up a little bit in the horoscopes. People have talked about not liking advertisements in the middle of the horoscope. No problem. We're going to put them on the edge, and we're going to take a little break halfway through. So that's our best compromise. Tell us what you think. We have to have commercials unless people want to pay for horoscopes, which they don't. So that is our new shift as of now. And come on down to soulgarden.me. We got a whole den of lions here to serve you. Right now we got a little interesting article on Madonna and her I love principles. Now Madonna, look at this, Leo. This woman keeps reinventing herself. She's got a new album out now too. It looks like she's hitting it hard with Jupiter and Taurus. Kind of interesting. It's good to look at other lines and how they manifest, and we are grateful to our writing staff for providing that awesome article. So come on down. Now the royalty of the zodiac this month are working on their life's purpose, which is huge. Right? And I predicted a quantum shift in what your purpose was, a discovery of what's really meaningful in your life and stepping away from what's not meaningful. That's what belief structure shifting is about. Uranus says you're going to keep redefining your life's meaning for a good decade to come. This 2012 is just step one. And we begin or return on Monday. Mars is ruling the day, and Mars is now direct, so we are feeling aggressive, masculine, testosterone energy, in your case, to step into your new purpose. In other words, to move forward. It is time to walk your talk and put into action what it is you have been looking to or investigating as far as life purpose. Now, depending on your age and what altitude you're at, it could vary. You could be working on going to college or creating a manifesting a journey somewhere or a trip. It is the beginning of a many-year transformation of your belief structure, but it could be manifesting in simple things. However, whatever it is, act on it on Monday. Now the moon is in Pisces, so emotions are a little vulnerable on Monday. Even though Mars is saying to go, you might feel vulnerable, you might feel randy, you might have to heal from a trust issue. A trust issue maybe with yourself, where you have taken leaps before and you have not been happy with the results. Doesn't matter, we have no choice but to try again, and Chiron will provide the necessary people or resources to help you heal that if it does come up. This red line represents fear of knowing that you're about to change where you are in the world. Your sphere of influence, your public is going to change. Who your followers are going to change. You know this, and there's some fear of this change represented by that red line, a square. On Tuesday, you hold space. Holding space for just living the new purpose, living the new philosophy, living the new religion, living the new education direction that you're heading towards, the new premise of all that you believe. It is a day ruled by Leo. I think you will naturally shine on this day. The moon continues in Pisces, so you are private, withdrawn, perhaps randy. Your emotions are sensitive around trust and intimacy issues. And this square I bring back up because it's starting to light up again. This is the square between Uranus and Pluto. This means that by breaking into a new meaning and purpose, by going back to school in a spiritual sense, you're going to leave the old life behind for good. And there might be fear of letting go of that old life. There might be fear of letting go of that old lifestyle, that old work style, that old way of being is going to go. It is definitely dying now if you're surrendering to this momentum, and you're beginning to feel that with the square. On Wednesday, the devil tempts you back. That's because we're at the 29th degree, the final degree of a transit. That means emotions pull us back into the old us. Literally, God is doing that this time. The moon moves, our emotions move into the beginning of this transit. So it crosses Mercury and Uranus. So you start to feel the repercussions of this new purpose. Up until now, you haven't felt this new purpose. The moon had to catch up to the issue, go all the way around the clock. It has now, and now your feelings are catching up to you. The emotional consequence of this new meaning, purpose, direction, philosophy, journey, etc. And that is the test, right? Feeling the repercussions and not going back on your momentum and direction. And that's what I'll be encouraging you if you're watched over personally by me in the Guardian Agency. Now, this opposition is worth noting. Mars direct says, hey, time to move forward. with soul capital, manifesting money, business ideas. Time to move forward with drawing in abundance. And you could almost want to run or go too far, but you need to keep it in check with your personal boundaries. So boundaries meets awareness as far as value, right? It's only valuable if it's protected ahead of time. Then it remains in its value. So really tested on Wednesday. On Thursday, a different day, Sun moves to Taurus. We're in the 0 degree. You know, I like to say 0 means 0, the no man's land between two states of awareness. In your case, moving out of the part of your soul that believes and moving into the part of your soul that decides. The I decide state of awareness, which turns into career, legacy, what you are known for. Every decision ends up being your legacy. Every decision or the part of our life where we have to make the most decisions, usually career and where we're heading in that direction. The mark we want to leave behind on society. And this year, a gigantic shift because of Jupiter in this space, not on this particular map, but you will grow in a quantum fashion, literal growth, not just ideas, actual career growth in the next 90 days. If you bought the Act 2 video, you know how much I talk about this because it is really from the perspective of the way you make decisions, which leads to career, which leads to legacy, which leads to the vector you're pointing, that will be what has the most profound change in 2012 on your life, will be your career changes, and the party gets started on Thursday. Now the moon moves into Aries at this point, or stays in Aries, so although you're already thinking career, your emotions are getting kind of anxious about life's purpose, and it's coming up to this midheaven point too. So Thursday is a cloudy day, but at the same time, a lot of emotions under the seams, I think, going on. All right, we've got a quick commercial break, but when I come back, you've got your Friday Happy Dance and the full weekend forecast. See you in just a second. Welcome back, Your Majesty, and now on to Friday. Thank goodness it's Friday, and in a big way, this is going to be one of the happiest Fridays I think we have in 2012 because we are feeling this Jupiter, unlimited potential. Not just that, but look at this, a big present from the universe, a soul pyramid in Earth that will last through mid-May. Okay? Now, a pyramid in Earth means things will happen. Physical things will happen. That means jobs start and begin, money comes and goes. We actually see results. We're talking about Earth here. Now, we already had this soul pyramid once, and we had it when Jupiter was in this space earlier in the year. Now the Sun, our capital awareness, in other words, our whole life, is part of this, which means your whole life gets pulled into this as we enter in the Sun in Taurus transit. And what is this? Well, this is you moving ahead with a new approach to how you make decisions, particularly decisions about your career. What were the criteria before? Now there's new criteria as you set sail. Now that's the first part of it. That makes you move forward with soul capital, manifestation, and business and money. So Mars moves forward tied to this new shift in your career thinking. And then at the very tip, Pluto is saying the old life is dying, the new life is being born. So this is a new work style, a new way of living in the moment, and hopefully it's enjoying the moment, right? That's what the power of it is. Now the moon is still in Aries, so although you're feeling career, you're still philosophical, and you're still kind of in last month's finding meaning and purpose energy. And you are going to continue to feel meaning and purpose on Friday. Then Saturday is Light Cast Day, the most powerful day of the month to manifest our intentions. That's because the moon has now literally caught up with us after the last 30 days. This makes some tired, some energetic, but it means that our emotions plus our capital awareness are one. And what does that make? Passion. So suddenly we are excited and passionate, hopefully about career and legacy and where it's going. And what I encourage you to do is fill your life with love, passion, and excitement, and visualize where you see your career going. Tell the universe what you have in mind and what you have passionately in mind in particular. This is a day where we'll be texting people extra in GA just to help you along and make sure you get what you're looking for. Then Sunday, it is Jupiter Fest. That's because after we are passionate about career potential, emotions then cross Jupiter itself, which is unlimited possibilities, belief structure, and Jupiter rules the day. So it's a double dose of Jupiter. here, which means emotionally you just run with unlimited possibility. This is a day on Sunday to get extremely excited, to go ahead and run with what could possibly happen, push the envelopes, get used to what it would feel like to push into certain career envelopes, what would it feel like to be in that promotion, to be down that, to own your own business, whatever. And that's really what Sunday is about, is stretching your soul and getting ready for success to come. All right, Your Royal Majesty, that's all I have for the 7-day forecast, but as you know, I'll be back in 7 more. Until then, live, love, be.